Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Coming up on the 15th anniversary next week. You know, it occurred to me, it's October 5th already, and I haven't reviewed an Oktoberfest beer yet. So, this is from Hamburg Brewing Company. This is their Oktoberfest Märzen Lager, 12 ounces, 5.7 ABV. And they mention it's made with Vienna malts and Perle hops. And no canning date, but I assume this is a 2023 release, so it should be fairly fresh. So using my old school Chad's Beer Reviews tumbler I've had for well over 10 years now. And you can see that is like more of an amber color than copper. Usually most Marzens are copper or orange. Get a pretty big, 2-3 finger foam on there, and it is still mostly sticking around. Let's give it a smell. Oh, it does have a nice toasty, slightly caramel kind of aroma. Yeah, nice malty character there. It's not much in the way of hops. Like maybe just like a faint, kind of spicy floral thing. Smells pretty good. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Wow, that's actually pretty flavorful. So, yeah, I assume this is the 2023 release. I don't think Beer Drop would send me a year-old can. By the way, we'll get back to that at the end of the show. All right, so yeah, this is really tasty. I'm surprised. Yeah, so I would say the palate is very similar to the nose. I would call it quite toasty. I would call it like toasty and also kind of nutty. So like kind of toasty, nutty. At the same time, like right away, I actually got some bitterness as well. The Perle hops, I believe, are kind of like the American equivalent of like one of the noble hops. All right, so I just looked up Perle hops, and this is from hoplist.com. Original Perle was created in Germany in 1960s or 70s, released to the public in 78. Some European breweries claim that Perle is a good substitute for Hallertau. So yeah, it's like a noble hop substitute. And noble hops tend to have like that spicy, kind of grassy kind of flavor, and I am getting that here. Yeah, it's slightly sweet, but not too sweet. Certainly sweet for a lager. The Marzen style, it can be one of the. It's not that it's sweet; it's that it's just malt forward. I don't know if I would go as far as to say like bready. Like usually when I think bready, I think of like just like a piece of bread, but this is more like in the toasty caramel kind of range. So it's like a piece of bread that's been toasted. It's not just bread. I think that like that kind of nutty character is coming from the hops. So you call it like earthy kind of spiciness, and not like nearly to the extent of like a really good German Pilsner as far as like that level of bitterness and spicy hop flavor. But yeah, it's a nice 1-2 punch of like the toasty, slightly caramel malt character, and at the same time a little bit of like nutty, slightly spicy hops. Yeah, I'd probably call it like a medium full body, quite crisp texture. You can see just by looking at, it's condensation in the glass, but it's pretty well filtered, not like crystal clear like a good Pilsner, but and also pretty highly carbonated. So I would call it like medium high body and medium high carbonation. Crisp, fairly crisp texture. I mean, when you have like that big of a body, it's gonna have like a little bit of like a soft, smooth character to it. But otherwise, I think the fairly high carbonation really helps. By the way, look at this. Nice lacing on the glass, too. Wow. Yeah, this is really tasty. By the way, I got this on beerdrop.com. Link in the description below. Use my code. Get $10 off your first purchase. So the score for the Hamburg Oktoberfest. I got to say, I'm really surprised I liked that. I thought it was just going to be like another ho-hum, run-of-the-mill Oktoberfest. But this is legit good. I would have to. In fact, I have another can in the fridge we might use for our Tuesday night beer school. So for my grade, I'm gonna go 4. I might even go 4 1/4 on this one. I think it's an above average American Marzen Lager. Marzen, I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, this is really drinkable. And this is really versatile too. Like this is something I could stand up to. It's funny, I actually just had brats for dinner. I wish I should have drank this with that, but maybe tomorrow. I still have a couple left. All right, so if you watch all the way in, you know you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School, probably reviewing this style. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.